It's looking spicy.
Spicy, 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 spicy.
You look so grown up. So cute.
Yes. And let's go. Throw it back twice. Another one. All the owls. Yes. It's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. We're live, we're ready, and today we have an extra special spicy episode for y'all. We got returning guest, the beautiful, the one and only. We got Tess Anthony in the building.
Hey guys.
Let's go.
It's good to be back. How you doing?
It's honestly good to have you back,
I'm so
love.
happy to be here.
I was telling Marv, like, when you came in the door, I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, we dead ass haven't seen her in like a year and a half.
Yeah,
right?
no,
It's
I
been a
think
year
it's
and a
been, like,
half?
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Wow.
I think it was 2022 when we did the last one.
I would say it would be
Yeah.
2 years exactly that date.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure because I was thinking, I was like, I know it wasn't last year.
I think it was October 2022.
You were one of my first interviews in this studio.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Oh,
Well,
that's
like,
so
I've
cute.
had a first,
And
because
you
I
were
started
my
March.
first interview.
Oh, I love that.
There you go.
Love that. Circle around the sun.
Literally.
So Tess, so from the last time, we left off, we had music, in
We
general. I know that we have
did.
written over, I think you
yeah.
said 150
Over
songs.
150, yeah.
I'm gonna always remember that.
I know.
You were just like, I've written over 150 songs. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
It was too many.
I think it's not enough. because-
Now I think that too, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you want to always keep
Yeah.
evolving and keep growing. So we were writing our music. We were getting into our music.
Yep.
I guess, what have we been up to,
So I feel like I've changed my sound completely. So
Wow.
I'm just excited to be here to share my sound. I went and took vocal lessons too. I trained my voice, so that was really exciting. So now I feel like I could use it.
Wait, hold on.
You know?
We
Yeah.
gotta circulate
go
it
back.
back. So before we talk about going into the vocal lessons,
Yeah.
what I love,
Yeah.
because there's nothing amazing than a person that is investing in their craft.
Yeah.
And all you're
Yep.
doing is just, I guess, not in a way perfecting, but it's just like making sure that it's just strong.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But
So that way I could perform.
Yeah.
But
That
I wanted
part.
to get trained before I
That
started
part.
doing that, because I don't want to go up there and whatever.
I know,
want to be
I
trained.
get it. I'm not
I wanna be
knocking
good.
for any of that. But I'm curious, you said changed your sound.
Yeah. So I think my voice changed through the vocal training too. You know what I mean? Because I learned how to use it. I learned how to hit higher, lower notes. And
So
all
you did
things.
classes first and then changed the sound.
I think it just comes with time too.
Okay.
But I'm doing more like pop. A
Pop.
little more pop. We're still trying to keep the jazz, the R&B. We're still trying to keep the soul vibes, but we're adding more pop to it.
More pop.
Yes.
Okay.
More fun, more dancey music.
Did you learn anything different when you were going to these vocal classes that kind of like caught you off guard? Like, wow,
Yeah.
I have not been doing
Yeah.
this, right?
I learned how to use my diaphragm, which I didn't know how to use.
What do you mean?
So when you sing, you breathe through your diaphragm, not your throat, not your head voice.
Your head
It's
voice?
like your it's like your abs. It's like your abs work for you. You have to use your diaphragm.
So-
basically,
Are we using our diaphragm when we're talking?
yeah, you use your diaphragm all day.
So what?
Bruh.
So
He said
what's
bruh.
okay? Can you give us an example? Because I want to understand, and
Yeah.
also for the viewers too.
You want to do an exercise?
Well, how do you know if you're using your diaphragm? Like, what's a head voice? Because I'm curious. Like, what does that sound like?
It's just more pitchy, I guess. When you open your diaphragm, it's hard to explain. It's just something that's happening. Your diaphragm is actually like opening.
Would you be able to give us an example? Like, what's an example of not using your diaphragm, and what's an example of using your diaphragm?
Let's say.
So, like, we could see the difference,
Yeah, I'm trying to
So
think of like
let's do
what to
without
say.
diaphragm.
What should I say?
Like,
Lizzie, what should I say?
would it be like singing a tune?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See.
Baby, it's kind of like closed. Like you hear how it's like.
So that's your head voice.
Yeah, you can. It can sound mousy, Like it's supposed to, like your head voice sounds worse, but you can manipulate it so that it sounds good.
Ah.
But when you open your diaphragm, it's just not as like. It's very hard to explain.
No. So can you give us an example? So that was a head voice.
Kinda.
So
Sorta.
you using that diaphragm, how would that sound different then?
You gotta like, I stand up to like open my diaphragm. Can I
you give an
stand?
example? Hell yeah, girl. these microphones move at bravery. Just say it. Just say it.
What's a song?
I forgot, Tess, you mad tall. Cause
I'm
I'm
like 5'8". I'm not
like
even in the
kid.
camera.
Yo, this is giving cow and chicken vibes. Ew, let's go. Thank you, Bar. Yo, Tess, you mad tall. Like I'm just sitting in the chair. I look like so tiny.
How tall are you?
5'2". I look like the pen cap, and you look like the pen.
But if you just say like down, but if you close it, it's just kind of like down. Like you hear it.
Okay.
You can hear the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's opening.
Got it.
Down. Instead of down.
Ah.
Down.
Yo, shout out to
Your arms
Tess.
will move. Like, you'll hear them move.
Yo, I
They go
feel,
out
I
and
hear
in.
the difference.
Down.
Here, let's sit you down, baby girl. Here. Let's get your mikey mic. No,
But
yo.
it's easier to manipulate them if you stand up. Because when you're hunched over, you're like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Honestly, that was awesome, and shout out to Tess for
That was like nothing.
No, that was a dope ass example because I've never heard of that. But you just made me think about a scene from a movie, and the movie first of all is Wild Crazy. I would not. It was just Wild Crazy. The movie that I'm gonna be referring to is Ike and Tina.
I don't know if I've seen it.
It's rough.
Okay.
Yo, that movie.
Tell me about it.
Bro, that movie was rough. But obviously, you know who Tina Turner is.
Yes.
So it's the story about her love life.
Okay.
So unfortunately, and I'm gonna keep the synopsis short because this is about you, baby girl.
Okay.
Tina Turner, if anybody doesn't know, came from a very abusive relationship. A person who was married to her, and one thing about Tina, which she never discredited, this was a person that showed her the game. You know, he found her, created the image, created the name for her because that wasn't even her name, and taught her how to sing. And there's a scene in the movie where she's in the living room and she's singing and he's getting mad. He was like, no. And he grabbed her stomach like he did her. She's like, sing. And then she just got louder and he was like, yes. And it was like powerful. And I get why he did that. So, you know, and obviously as the movie goes on, Ike Turner was not a great partner, very abusive, but it's one of the most best rock and roll stories to this day because I'm not going to give too much away, but Tina Turner, even that name, she had to fight for it in court, which she got. Yeah. And when you see the movie, you just see the person on how she started, and she too changed her sound and image and still was successful at the age of 40.
Yeah.
So
any age. You can do it at any age.
Any age.
Don't let it stop you.
But please watch that movie, especially because you are a musical artist and a female at that. So just, you know, as a musical icon. So Ike and Tina, everybody. So we used our diaphragm. So we learned how to use that and I guess be more open with our vocals while singing.
Yep.
Okay. And how long did you take the classes for?
I've been doing it for like 3 months. I paused them recently just to take a little break because I was trying to work on the single and stuff, but I'm gonna go back in like about a month and just keep doing them probably for like the rest of my life.
Okay.
I think it's good to do them all the time. I still do them. I do them every single day. I do warm-ups at the piano at home.
Love that.
Yep.
Love that. And you said single.
Yeah.
So we have a new single. Do you want to talk to the viewers about that, my love?
It's called, can I tell you what it's called?
Yeah, of course.
It's called In My Head.
In My Head.
It's not going to come out for like another month, but we're going to drop a little video with it.
Love that.
And it's super poppy. It's more poppy than Stay Down, the one that just came out. So I'm excited to give you a dance song for once. Instead of the sad love music, because we got to stop with that.
She's like, I'm going to use these pants
We're
right
gonna,
here.
yeah.
Like, yes. I love it. Okay. So I guess that's the new single.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Stay Down because that's the one you're promoting right now, right?
Yes.
And we have a feature on that song, right?
Yes.
Who's that feature?
Dre Miller. Shout out Dre Miller. Stay Down was a lot of fun because it was different for me and him, I think, because it's like a different category for he raps, you know? So it was cool to put him on like an R&B pop beat.
Got it.
You know? And it was even different for me because it's a little more upbeat than what I normally do. Okay. But I like it. I like it as soon as the beat hit.
Yes. So I guess like you walked us through a little bit of what the song's about, but with Stay Down Love, like what do you feel like inspired that song?
You know, it's so basically in the song I said, I don't know what you're saying now, I just hope you're staying down. So basically like, men, they do too much. They do too much. So I don't know what you're talking about. Just stay down for me. Please be honest. Please don't lie to me. It's basically like that. Okay. And in the verse, I talk about like, I'm not into materialistics. Let me into your mind. Let me visit. Because I just want to talk up here. You know, conversation. I appreciate conversation. And it's like me and him talking to each other. The song is like a conversation.
Love that.
Like I'll talk, then he goes, then I go, then he goes. And he's like responding back to me. If you listen to it, it's kind of, it's cool.
Love that. And how did y'all link?
I known him since I was like 16. I just always followed his music, honestly. I've been trying to make a song with him literally like since I started making music. I've been trying to talk him into doing it. Yeah. And the time was just right. And honestly.
It just happened. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. I feel like that's so amazing because it's like, it's someone, even if it's someone new, but I feel like when it's someone that you knew for such a long time.
He's like a music friend.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so we got Stay Down. We got a new single coming out. And you're saying a music video?
Yeah, we're thinking about doing some little clips and stuff in my head. Some like visuals, just some front visuals.
And you have shot music videos before, right?
A couple, but I never really dropped a real one.
That's what I was going to say.
I have the one for Loving You and Jealousy on my page, but they're more just me at the microphone vibing. Those were like the first ones I did, so now we're going to try to do something more.
Okay. Without giving too much, I guess if we could give the viewers a date.
I can't give a date yet.
Okay.
I can't give a date yet. I'd say about a month. About a month. Because sometimes DistroKid takes a few days to process. So I don't like to give a date too soon.
And I guess for any viewers that are watching this right now, if we could give them your handle, like Instagram handle, like where could they find all this information?
TESSS, 3 S's, and Anthony everywhere. Okay. Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to find me.
Love
Tess
that.
Anthony everywhere.
Okay, so be on the lookout for that, my friends. A lot of new updates, and you know, I'll be definitely looking at that. Like, what is the difference?
I sent her everything.
What is the more? I'm here for it though. Okay,
yes.
Okay. So I guess, love, like you talked about changing your sound and taking these classes. I mean, I haven't seen you in a year and a half. Like, you know, what else has gone on? Talk to me.
I don't know, just been like working, just saving money, just trying to make music. I've been in the studio a lot.
Okay.
I spend like all my time. I spend a lot of time at the piano. I play keys a little bit now too. I taught myself keys a little bit. Yeah, you see on my story.
I don't think you talked about this last time.
I didn't really play them last time, but I learned how to play like chords.
Okay.
And so I just play around with the chords and they sound like songs.
Yeah.
So I just kind of play by ear now, and that's how I like write my songs now.
Love
I start with a chord and I go.
Okay.
Why the piano?
It's beautiful. I just love the piano. There's nothing prettier than a piano to me.
Did you purchase a piano or did you already have a piano at home?
I have a keyboard at home.
Okay.
Yeah. Growing up, we had a grand piano. We don't have it anymore where we live, but so I always had it around. So I used to play with, as a kid, you know. Always wanted to play.
So we taught ourselves how to play an instrument.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? That is crazy.
I love that. No, seriously, I love that for you, Tess.
Next, I want to do electric guitar for sure.
Electric guitar.
That's my next venture, definitely.
That is fucking dope.
Yeah.
That is fucking cool. I mean, the world's your oyster, honestly. Yeah. And teach yourself as much as you can while you're here, love. Because in the end of the day, it's like the artist that knows the many crafts, I feel like is the artist that has no limit.
Yeah. Definitely.
And you don't want to put a limit to what you can do. Like the fact that you are able. I feel like there's an artist that surprised me on how many instruments. Her.
Yeah. Oh my God. I love her. I love her. She's so good.
They opened for Elton John.
Yeah. Her live performances are awesome.
Yeah. First of all, she came on stage. She played electric guitar. She played acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
I think she did also play piano. And I was like,
yeah, she's really talented. She's from Jersey too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's from Jersey too.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Because that was like super talented. And the fact that she opened up for Elton John, that is a big deal. Like super big deal. So definitely, you know,
she's so cool.
Kudos on that. I guess like Tess, like
I just bought a t-shirt with her face on it.
I'm dead. Okay.
2 weeks ago.
I'm here for it. So Tess, I'm curious though, like, you know, I feel like every person does change every 5 minutes for good in positive ways. So it's like, what do we want now? Because I remember I
We
asked
want to
you.
perform. We want to perform. We want to
Okay.
perform. We're manifesting it.
So we're just performing. Right now is the vibe is performing.
I want to take down my old EP and make a new one. Because when I made that one, I wasn't vocally trained, and I was young. I was like 20 years old when I made it.
Aww.
And I think I sound different. I don't think it even sounds like me. I think there's just too much on the tracks.
Damn.
So I do want to take it down. I took down my first single ever, For You. I put it out like 5 years ago, I want to say, but I took that down like 4 months ago, and I think I'm gonna take down Emotionally Unstable, because it's so different, and I don't think it reflects really who I am.
Okay.
I don't think it sounds like me.
Would you ever try to, in a way, replicate those songs to something different?
Maybe one day down the line, but I do want to focus on more like happy music.
Okay.
Right now.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love like, not that it was different before, but I love that we're so positive and ever growing.
Yes.
So
you have to stay positive. Be positive.
That part.
Yes.
So the focus is performing, but I guess to get in more depth with my question, because we're changing.
Yeah.
What do we want to be? What does success look like for Tess Anthony in like 10 years?
Happiness.
Okay.
I don't know. I just want to be at peace. I really just want to be at peace. Hopefully we can have in 10 years maybe like 4 albums done.
4 albums.
5. I will make as many albums as I can for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I would love to, eventually like sign onto a label so I could do bigger things with myself and stuff like that. But I just hope I'm making music. I'm hoping performing somewhere on a nice stage and just happy, at peace. Really.
I'm curious, Tess.
Yeah.
Because you talked about performances. Have we done any performances?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, because I just got out of the vocal training. Though. I really wanted to do that first. Like, I really wanted to do that first. So that when I go up there and hit high notes, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, even like little things love like open mics.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I live by a bunch of bars, so that's probably my first step.
Yes. And like, talk about open mic. Shout out to Vibes in the City. They're always doing an open mic every week, love. And I just feel like,
what day of the week is it?
I believe sometimes it changes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's Wednesdays, sometimes it's Thursdays. Also, another
you heard Lizzie, we're out. We're
going. And also another area that I feel like you would do like amazing in, because the fact that you write your music, and I feel like writing your music is it's poetry.
It is
in a way. You get what I'm saying?
Sometimes I'll write poetry and then turn it into songs, but
I'm just saying.
It is.
It's words and art, and I love that.
Yeah.
There's also another event place. It's let me make sure, because I always want to make sure that I'm giving credibility in the correct way, and I love that technology is at my fingers. Yeah, girl, I got you. You tell me. Like, listen, definitely. I'm always here to support. So what we're gonna go is, I know it's Poetry in the Bricks. Thank you. It's a comfy vibe. Yeah. Marv was like, keep this on. You look cool.
No, yeah, she does, right?
I was like, all right, keep it on. All right, that break. Okay, so I had a guest here that I met at an open mic. And I also shout out to the Lori. She was a guest. And I love connecting with my guests. So when I saw you, I was like, oh my God. So
I know.
I would love for you to connect with these people, because it would be amazing for you. So I had a guest called Lori, came on the show, and I remember before I spoke to her, because she was a poet. She was somebody that
really? Just as poetry? That's
but
so cool.
just as poetry, and does open mics as a woman, just poetry.
Reading her poetry. That's
exactly.
So, cool.
So I had her as a guest test, and I was like, damn, like, I'm not gonna lie, I never been to an open mic with poetry, but
me either, but I would go.
That's what happened. It was a Wednesday, my show was Thursday. I was following her, and for some reason, I had another guest. Shout out to the Ism. He was DJing at a spot called the City Lounge in Newark, and also he was DJing, and it's called Poetry in the Bricks. So I was like, cool. Yo, I told the Ism, I was like, I'm gonna go support you, and it just so happens that it was an open mic for poetry. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go, because I have a guest tomorrow that does poetry. Then I linked up with, shout out to Paul Conqueso. He was also on my show, and he's the one that actually hosts these events.
Nice.
And the event that they're having, it's gonna be... So he holds down open mic nights. He also works with them with the ISM. It's called Evolution Dopin Mic. Yes, I got you. But shout out to Paul Conqueso. Shout out to the ISM. you know, people go up there, love, and they say their music and read their
I
poetry.
have poems too. I could go read some poems.
Yes,
That would be
love.
cool.
This is like your community.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because like meeting people that are in your niche is so amazing, and like you speaking about this, I'm like, oh my god, this girl
Yes.
would do amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send you all that information.
Cool,
but
cool.
shout out to y'all, and like yeah, so we're gonna focus on performances. Hopefully, yeah. Mark, can we get a
Can we get
water,
some water?
please? Can you make that too?
Thank you. There's one in my bag.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Tess. I was thinking that, but I was like, damn, I just started the show.
I know, right? I was like, I'm just gonna ask. It's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay.
Marv is amazing. So he's gonna go grab you your
Lizzie
water.
does everything.
Can I get a water too, Marv?
Thank you,
Thank you.
Marv. Oh, is this from my bag?
Hey.
Thanks, Lizzie.
So we're gonna focus on performances, love.
Yes.
I guess like if you could think, right, and I want you to close your eyes, Tess, because I learned that when we close our eyes, we can really
My eyes are-
visualize
they're
these
closed.
things. When you think of the most bomb ass performance, like you in concert,
Me,
where do
personally?
you like it's your world tour.
Somewhere in New York. Definitely.
Well,
I think
what
New
is
York.
I want to know. I want to be in Tessa's mind. What does this theme look like? Because you know, like how every artist has a theme, right?
Yes.
Like they have a theme for their
Yeah.
concert.
Yes.
What would be this theme, and how would are you gonna have dances?
Yes.
I want to know. Like I
I
want to
think-
be in a Tessa Anthony concert. I want to know what this looks like. What's the merch look like?
I think we have to do half R&B, half pop. We'd have to have the first half of the show.
Okay.
No, I think the first half should be pop. We can dance, we can have fun the first half, and the second half we'll move to R&B, and that's when you can chill out. I'd like to have a little orchestra too. I see an orchestra.
What would the
See an
art look like?
orchestra.
I'm here for the aesthetics. What does that
Yes.
look like?
I think I would be bedazzled.
Bedazzled. Okay.
Jeweled up.
Jeweled up.
I want to be jeweled, yeah.
Okay. What type of things do you want in the background? Because you know how Ariana Grande does a lot of the clouds.
Yes.
So it's like, would you
I
have
think
like a signature
purple.
image? Purple.
Purple. I'm not really sure what it will be yet, but I
Thank
just
you,
know.
Mark.
Thanks, Mark. I just know purple.
Purple.
It will be purple. Everything will probably be purple.
Okay. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So purple.
I think I want my whole music to kind of go around the color. Purple and maybe some yellow.
You could call it moods.
Yeah. Oh
Oh my God, this water tastes amazing.
I know, right? The cold water.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we talked about what does this world tour look like, the concert, and I guess love like you going into these vocal classes now. Has your inspiration changes, like musical wise? Like who are you kind
Amy
of watching?
Winehouse will always be my favorite.
You
I'll never
are
change on
definitely
her.
an Amy Winehouse.
I'll never change on her.
Rest in peace to that
Rest in peace to
beautiful
Amy
soul.
Winehouse. I'll never change.
And
I like her. She's a big inspiration. Too.
Her?
She's
Okay.
so cool. Yeah.
Anybody-
Since we were talking about her.
anybody else that you kind of sparks your eye?
Yeah, like I like Ariana Grande a lot.
I like Ariana Grande.
I've been listening to her a lot recently to try to get pop inspiration. I've been trying to listen to pop music. I've been listening to like Sabrina Carpenter. I think she's so cute.
Okay.
I think she's so cute. I like her song Feather.
Ooh.
I've been trying to listen to pop music, but you know, I love my Amy. I love my Soul. I love my Luther. You know.
Love that.
Yes. But I'm
And-
trying to be open. You know?
Okay. And when it comes to like, I guess your image,
Yeah.
what do you feel like? Do you want to keep it the same? Is this something that you want to elevate? Like, what do you want to do?
I mean, I always want to elevate. You always want to elevate.
Okay.
I would like to elevate in any way, but I think at a certain point you need a certain team behind you to get you there.
That part.
But my image is very calm. I'm very chill. I've always been very calm, and I want it to stay that way. You know?
Okay.
No problems. I don't really want drama.
That part.
Don't want any drama.
That part.
Just positive vibes, good music. It's very, very simple.
Okay. And I guess with the music you have now,
Yes.
love, like where do you feel like, I know we're getting a lot of the inspiration on pop,
Yeah.
but with this new single, I know we can't give out that much information. Can you tell us a little bit of inspiration on that?
I think it's more of a pop inspired song. It was more inspired by like Ariana Grande, pop music stuff, things like that.
Okay, love.
Definitely.
Now, real quick, my friends. So,
And
Marv.
I'm rapping a little.
Oh.
It's not. I'm not really rapping, but like it's faster.
That part.
talking. Like it's pop music, you know. So it's like I feel like pop music. It's almost like it's an act. You have to act. You literally act. You know.
I love that. And then Marv, real quick, love, if you could do us a big fave, can you bring us to a quick transition, just for like 2 minutes? 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Yes, we back. We back. Yes, we back. We here.
Everything's good.
Yes, the Mina Mendoza Show, Queen of Spice, Little Girl, Big Personality, spicy comeback with Tess Anthony. Yes. So just for y'all, anybody who's tuning back in, we talked a little bit about Tess Anthony's journey. Just so you know, the video is going to be posted right away as soon as we're done recording. So if y'all want to rewind back, y'all can. Just saying. We're fast on the access.
You know, my mom's on it.
Ooh, great support to mom. Let's say hi to mom.
I talked about her so much last time. I have to bring her up. I want to say hi. Hi, Mom. I know
Shout
she's
out
watching
to
this
mom.
right now. I love you.
Mom, thank you for being a great supporter to
Yes,
Tess.
the best
You have
mom.
an amazing daughter, and and thank you for supporting the Mina Mendoza Show. She told me you watch the episode all the time, so I'm like, yes, Tess
She's
mom.
watched not only mine, but she's watched all of them.
Oh.
She's literally watched all of them.
Yo, shout out to her. She gotta come to Dipset Christmas.
Yes.
Yo, first of all, let me also.
Yeah, what is
we're
that?
having an event. You know,
all right, I'm
you know who's
coming.
Dipset though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Okay.
like, whoa.
Basically, here?
No, they're not here.
Oh.
I wish.
You know,
imagine
where are you
Mark?
gonna have it?
Yo, that's the surprise. No.
You can't tell me.
Yo,
You'll tell me later.
So real quick, my friends, just because y'all should come too. I don't know, Marvin,
yeah.
if this is an open thing for everybody. Yes. So. Dipset Christmas, December 16th. What time does it start, Marv? 5 p.m. So December 16th, Saturday, Dipset Christmas, 5 p.m.
Is it open to the public?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to have the event in our space at Bravery Studios in Garfield, New Jersey. So show up, especially if you had never had a podcast before, were ever curious on a podcast. That is a beautiful way, I feel like, to meet everybody that does their thing here, that part. And just kind of be part of festive. I feel like the holidays is always like, it should be a warm and positive feeling.
Yeah.
So if you're around that day, you know, Shorty, best friend Shorty out there supporting us, bring her.
I'll bring her. She
mom.
come everywhere. Yeah, I gotta bring
You
my mom. I gotta
know,
bring
and
my
it'd be a
mom.
vibe. We're gonna have food. We're gonna have drinks. So, it'd be beautiful. Like it's. I love the holidays.
Yes, me too. It's
You
my
know,
favorite.
that
Christmas is my favorite.
part.
I love Christmas.
Dipset Christmas.
I saw
Let's
the
go.
PNC lights coming here, like on the way. I saw the light show.
Yes, it's super cute. And ooh, I got a question for Tess Anthony.
What's the question?
Since you love Christmas and you being that ever, changing and positive artist, would you ever come out with a Christmas album?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I would love to do
What's your okay? So tell me, I want to dig into Tessa's mind, especially for the holiday season.
Christmas and Chill, Ariana Grande.
Really? Okay.
It's my favorite. It's my
Okay.
favorite. I love it.
And
It's a little EP. It has like five. What is he? 5 or 6?
Well, I want to get curious more. What would be the song that you would be most excited to perform on this Tess Anthony Christmas album?
Christmas?
Because there's so many Christmas
I want to
songs.
write like original Christmas songs though. I wanna,
Original?
Like, yeah, like
So make your
new
own
Christmas song. Yeah.
Okay. So is there not like one
I mean, I would
classic?
do, like All I Want for Christmas Is You. I feel like you have
little
to do
Mariah
that.
Carey
Yeah, I
joint?
feel like you have to do that.
Ooh, I feel like Tess, you will kill it in the classics, like the White Christmas. Oh, like.
Yes.
What is that song? It's like dun, 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 dun,
What song
dun,
you talking
dun,
about?
Christmas. Dun,
Oh, I know
dun,
what you're talking
dun,
about.
dun, dun.
Yeah.
I don't know the
I forget-
words,
I forget how
but
it
I
goes,
know
but I
the
was
tune.
talking
But
about.
I feel like you
Yeah.
play the piano, you will kill it.
Yes.
Best
yes.
friend films it. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, the piano.
Yo, that shit
films.
would be dope. That, or I feel like if you low key can find another singer, or maybe you can
Yes.
record your voice in a different way. A classic Christmas song is have you ever heard "Hark How the Bells, Sweet
Yes,
Silver
yeah,
Bells"?
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's always.
That song is it's fun to sing.
I know about that. Shout out to Garfield High School, Miss Grande. I was actually part of a chorus class.
You was in chorus, I was in chorus.
I was
too.
in
Oh my
chorus,
God.
but when we performed that song,
Yeah.
I understood how powerful it was. I was like,
you have to use your diaphragm a lot. Yeah.
yeah. But enough about that. Okay, so we will be definitely performing a Christmas album, but you
yeah.
would want to make more original Christmas
Yeah, I
songs.
want to make like a little Christmas EP. Not an album, but like 4 or 5 songs.
I see that.
People are always like, "You gonna make Christmas music?" I'm like, "Yeah, one day."
I mean, Dipset made a Christmas album.
Yes.
They
But I want
was
to make
like,
another
yo.
like album first before I do the Christmas.
I'm
you
saying,
know?
yo, that's their like voices. For real, for real. I was like, hey, yo, I mean, if Dipset can make a Christmas song, I feel like everybody
Yes.
can make a Christmas song.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I guess like we talked a little bit about your journey song. Anything else? I mean, your journey and overall with music. Anything else that we might have left out that you do want to bring up and talk about? Because a lot of changes.
Oh, put me on the spot.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I'm just excited because my sound's so different. I feel like I'm kind of restarting music.
Yes.
Like I feel like this year I don't know. I just unhooked things in my voice and I was just like, oh, okay. Like I'm going with that. And so now I just feel like it's so different. So now I just feel like I'm starting over, basically. I did Loving You and Jealousy. And I think those are still good, but they were like 6 months ago, something like that.
Yeah,
and I just feel like since the vocal training, my voice is so different that I'm just excited to see the new music.
I love that. And shout out to you, my love. I guess it's safe to kind of go into our little spicy segment because I feel like this is when we change it up a bit.
It's looking spicy.
Ooh. So I'm curious. So we're in the holiday. It's December.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
Excuse me, love. And I guess if I could get curious, are you a gift giver or do you like receiving gifts?
Both.
Both.
I think both. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm
I
curious.
think both.
Have you ever gotten a gift that you were just like, I don't know what to do with this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Could you, is it safe to share?
I just got a really bad gift one time, but it wasn't
Yo,
really,
she was just like, yo, I got a really bad gift with
no, somebody actually like bought me like, you know, the soap you buy like your grandma, like the lavender soap
What
kit.
soap?
You know those
the one you get from CVS?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That was like probably my worst gift.
Okay.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten like any horrible gifts, I don't think. Nothing crazy that I couldn't use.
Okay.
Nothing
And
too crazy.
are you a big fan of like the Secret Santas, white elephants?
Honestly, I don't like the Secret Santas. I think it just puts a lot of pressure on Christmas. What do you mean?
What do you mean puts a lot of pressure on
It's
Christmas?
just like thinking about who you're gonna buy gifts for and all of that. I'd rather not do it.
Okay.
I just like to buy gifts for a few select people.
Okay.
You know,
And do we celebrate Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
both. Me and my mom will usually open like one gift on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
And then do whatever.
And then go to
day.
sleep and then do it the next day?
Yeah, we've done it since we were like young.
I love that. And I guess like, I don't know, like going into the holiday season, the next holiday is New Year's.
I know. It's crazy.
So-
I can't believe it's about to be 2024.
It really is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If we
I'm
could,
24. Isn't that crazy?
Just ideas. That could be a
Crazy.
song, album,
I
just
know.
saying.
Yep. Album.
When, you know, because I don't know when's the next time I'm going to see you, love. Are there any type of New Year resolutions that we're thinking for ourselves?
I want to get an album done this year, like an entire album, not an EP, like a real album.
How long do you think that process will take?
Probably an entire year.
A year?
I think writing an album can take like years, but I have so much music, as you know, in my phone that I have a lot of written ideas that I think I can put together.
How many songs do you want to put into this album? How many songs can you put into an album?
I think I would do like 10.
10.
As like, since I'm still independent, I think 10 is like a good number. I wouldn't want to go over it too much.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe 9.
Okay.
I think after you hit 6, it's considered an LP or like a long
I mean,
EP.
you're teaching me.
Yeah.
You're teaching me. Okay, so we want a New Year's resolution is to come up with an album within a year. And I really hope, you know, that
Hopefully, like,
happens
go on
for
tour.
you.
That would be cool. To start performing and like go on a tour by next New Year would be
Who,
cool.
listen,
Yeah.
anything can happen
Yeah.
because I had a guest here and you know what's crazy? Yo, talk about wrapping around the sun. My guest, it was last December of 2022. Shout out to Miss Gabby Rose. So check the story out, Tess. I love my guests because sometimes I think back to this. I'm like, damn, yo, I'm mad cool. Like, I'm just saying, I'm mad cool.
She is so cool.
Yo, check this out, Tess. I swear to God.
What happened?
No cross fingers counted. One of my great best friends, shout out to Lola Lopez. I still got to get you on the show. So,
yeah, you gotta come on the show. You're a best
for
friend.
real,
You've never
for
been on
real.
the show, Lola. What
For
do you
real.
mean?
So Lola had a birthday. I remember her birthday was in June, and we went out to Pier 115. Shout out to Pier 115 in Edgewater, and there was, you know, they had like live performances. This was when 2020, like people were outside. We weren't like eating inside, like they had restrictions. So one thing that I remember, we were eating outside, right? And this guy was playing house music, and this chick came out with her fucking saxophone. And she was just playing the saxophone, like wilding out in a positive way. So I'm just like in awe. I'm like, oh my God, like this girl's so fucking cool. I was just like, yeah, I gotta get her information. So it literally took A whole 6 months, because Crystal's birthday was in June, and then she didn't come on my show till December. And then when she came on my show, we were just talking. She was like, yeah, I have a TikTok. I play the saxophone
Just on
everywhere, because that's how I met her.
TikTok, yeah.
And I was like, can you come on my show? She came on my show.
Yeah.
Super humble,
She played the
amazing.
sax?
Yeah, she played the sax.
Yeah, sax
And
is
she was
beautiful.
just like sharing with me what she does, right? And shout out to Miss Gabby Rose, who is on tour with the Jonas Brothers.
On the Jonas Brothers.
Seriously,
Cool.
on the Jonas fucking
I definitely
Brothers.
wasn't expecting you to say the Jonas
I
Brothers.
swear to God.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when I was just talking to her the other day, and she was like, what's crazy is that the Jonas Brothers was her first concert at 14.
Jonas Brothers was my first concert.
Wow. Okay.
I think I was like 11 though.
Okay, but either
Yeah.
way, and now she's
Yeah.
performing with them, and she
Yes.
gets a solo every night where she gets to play her saxophone
Yeah.
in front of millions
Yeah,
of
that's
people.
cool.
So, girl, anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah,
Really.
Gabby Rose, shout out to you, baby girl, and I'm honored to have had you as a guest. And I'm curious, where's your journey taking you
Yes.
next? Tess,
You're gonna send me her page. So
Oh,
I'll
I
check out her
got
stuff.
you.
I love the sax.
anything can
Yes.
happen, bro. Anything. You just gotta like really want it, manifest it, live it,
Yep.
and I don't see why it can't
And
happen.
if I go on tour, I'll come back here and tell you about it.
Period. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. You said tour, and I was like, fuck yeah, Tess. You
Yeah,
can definitely
yeah,
have a tour.
yeah.
You know.
Maybe I'll open for Sabrina Carpenter or something.
You
We're gonna
don't.
throw it out
You
there.
never know,
You know?
bro.
Yeah.
Like anything can happen. So I'm here for your journey. I'm here for it all.
Yes.
I'm here for the New Year resolution.
I want to make some music with Lucky Day too. That would be cool.
Okay.
You know Lucky Day. You like Lucky Day?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Lucky Day is?
No.
Girl, I'm gonna put you on when we
Please
after
do.
this. I will.
Because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to y'all.
That's crazy.
And be like, yeah,
No,
I know
Lucky
who that
Day
is.
is so
Nah, I
good.
don't. I don't.
That's
But I want
crazy.
to. I'm always here for like
Yes.
knowing artists
I'll
and
send you some
stuff.
music when I
Please
leave. I
do.
will. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I guess like I asked. Let me check the time because I know we get pressed for time. Okay, we got 4 minutes. Okay, I can still ask the question.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you 2 questions. One is because I remember I asked you this last time, and I want to know if it still is. What is Tess Anthony's favorite sandwich?
Chicken parm. Definitely.
Chicken pie.
Yeah.
I think it was the same answer.
Yeah, because I've never had.
Yo, for real,
I never had a real sandwich. I never had cold cuts.
I'm done.
So
okay.
It's the chicken
It
parm.
was the same answer, so
Yeah.
we're sticking to the
We're
same
sticking with
answer.
it. Yep.
Okay.
So I always stay true to myself.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this other question. So I don't know if you remember last time I asked you this question that was kind of like the Mina Mendoza black platinum card, and
What was it?
damn it, I forgot the fucking coaster. Shout out to Nadine, 'cause she got me some real nice coasters,
Aw.
and you would have seen it. But we can pretend this is it's here in spirit. Nadine, I'm sorry, don't hate me. I love you. So, Tess,
Yes.
you're gonna pretend that this is a Mina Mendoza black platinum card with no
Okay.
limit.
Okay.
You got 24 hours to use it. It starts at 12, but then at 12 again, it's gone.
It's just free money.
So yeah, like you're never gonna owe it, and you get to keep everything.
Yeah.
That I feel like I gotta rework this question with some challenges because I feel like it's too easy.
So if I
but
could buy anything in 20. in
buy
12
anything
hours.
for 24 hours, but at 12 and do anything. You could do anything with this
anything.
card. There's no limit. You're never gonna have to owe it back. I'm gonna give you the card, love.
Thank
and I want to
you.
hear how creative we could get. What are we doing for 24 hours?
For
real,
24
for real.
hours. First, I'm gonna get my mom anything she wants. Of course,
Okay.
that's first.
Period.
And then Lizzie gets anything she wants.
Period.
My mom gets a car. Lizzie gets a car.
Okay.
What am I gonna do though?
Fuck around. I'm gonna buy a big house and have everybody live with me.
I think I'd buy a theater.
A
Like a place
theater.
where I could have my own performances. My theater. I'd buy an orchestra too. I'd buy my own orchestra. Definitely.
Okay.
My own studio. I would buy a studio. I would buy every single.
Where would you buy the studio at? What location?
New York. Probably New York. Probably,
Okay,
probably
okay,
New
okay.
York. Because I'm
Okay.
originally from New York, so I just like I like New
Period.
York. It makes me happy.
Shout out to Brooklyn, right?
Yes, Brooklyn, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Anything music. I would buy like a music house, put a studio in there, a theater in there. I'd set up an entire thing. I would open a label. If I had an unlimited amount of money for 12 hours, I would open the label
Love
and
that.
put away enough money from the card to never have to run out. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I
What
would
else we
start my own
doing?
label.
What else we doing?
That's a lot. Starting a label is a lot.
I mean, I feel like you got like
I buy you a car too, man.
She'll buy me a car, Liddy. I'm getting a car.
I buy you a car too. Marv, you get a car too.
Yo, everybody gets a car.
Get a
She's
car.
Oprah.
Everyone gets a car.
Oprah. Yeah, she's Oprah. Everybody's getting a car. Everybody. Bet. All right, what else we doing? Remember, girl, you got 24. I wouldn't even fucking sleep. I would just.
I go
like,
shopping too.
Shopping.
Yeah,
what are you hitting first?
I don't like spend money on myself. Like I don't buy like expensive things. So this is a hard question for me. I know.
And you could go like for everything.
I know.
You go for Givenchy, however you say Givenchy. You get everything, bro. You could just go.
I'm not into like name brands. I don't care about any. I don't care about the flashy stuff. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm humble, but I really just don't care. I would just buy a studio, buy a theater, start a label.
Yo, you wouldn't
that would take me all 12 hours.
You wouldn't buy Amy Winehouse's songbook. Tess, you could do anything,
crazy.
bro. But that's what I'm saying. I'll take the freaking car back.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would buy it back.
That's what I'm saying.
I would buy it back from her dad.
Yo, okay.
That would be cool.
Anything else before I take this car back?
You know, I'm gonna think of something when I go in the car, something better, and I'll let you know.
It's okay. It's okay. I love it. Shout out to Tess Anthony and her aspirations.
Thanks for having me back.
And all the wishes.
Yes.
And I guess, love, just so that we can leave on a beautiful note, because, you know, it is the month of December. The next month is going to be a new year. If you could share a piece of advice or even share a quote to your viewers, your fans, everybody, what would that be?
Stay true to yourself. Don't forget who you are. Don't let these boys or anybody make you question yourself. Just put yourself first. Really put yourself first. And I stress that, put yourself first. Because it's hard to do. You know, but it's the most important thing.
Love that. Put yourself first, and y'all heard it. And then if we could just one more time, love, give your Instagram handle, your YouTube, all that information so people can find you.
It's Tess Anthony everywhere. TESSS, 3 S's, Anthony, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to look me up, Spotify. Well, on Spotify and everything, it's just TESS, Anthony. But social media's 3 S's. There you go. That's important.
Love it. Love it. So, yes, my friends, you've seen it. I love it. Thank you so much, my love, for coming on the show. It's been a beautiful, I feel like I love seeing my guests return back, and I love hearing the positivity and the growth. And you know that you're always welcome back here at Bravery Studios, especially at the Mina Mendoza Show. And, you know, if you can, make it up to Dipset Christmas. That would be a dope experience. But yes, to all my viewers and everybody that tuned in with us, thank you for just staying loyal, you know, like, share, subscribe to the Mina Mendoza Show, period. Especially if you like content like this, because your girl's trying. That's it. Your girl's trying, all right?
She's the best, too. She's the best.
Thank you. And
I traveled like an hour and a half for you.
Listen, I love you, Tess.
I love you too.
It's all love. And everybody, if you want to know my Instagram, is the Queen of Spice. You know, you can send me a DM. If you ever want to collaborate, if you ever want to be a guest on a podcast,
hit her up.
That
hit
part.
Me up, hit her up.
That part. It's a community in the end of the day, so don't be afraid to reach out. I mean, the DM is there for a reason, right? Just don't be a creep. That's my main thing. Just don't be a creep, because then you get deleted. But period. Thank you for supporting me on my show. It's your girl, Mina Mendoza. Little girl, big personality. We out of here.